even if she go away, even if she go away, even if she go away, even if she go.
Hi guys, it's so funny because I always start with hi guys, but I just wanted to make a video about why I started YouTubing again and actually decided to like try and make this like a proper channel because I felt it was kind of rude. Like I just uploaded a video, I was like, hey, watch my video, and I didn't really explain like why I was YouTubing. It's about my experiences having short hair, going from like a pixie haircut to being bald, and just a few things that I've noticed recently and a few things that I've wanted to talk about, especially on my YouTube channel. And I think I'm just going to start with my gap year. And my gap year was very interesting. It was kind of like a really quite, I wouldn't say dark time because that's exaggerated for me, that's exaggerating a bit, but it was quite a interesting time, let's say. And I found that a lot of the time in Stratford, Westfield, I would get pointed at, laughed at, people would nudge each other and like point, and people would say really horrible things to me. And that was because of my haircut. It wasn't because I was, you know, weird looking or anything, but I guess my haircut made me weird looking. But it started to get me thinking that, you know, that it's quite weird because I have creative friends and I have people that, you know, look cool, but they're mostly guys. And, you know, people would say to me, oh, you're so brave for doing your hair like that and da-da-da-da-da. But to me, one thing I've realised is like, it's one of those things that, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is quite, I feel like this is true. Like, some people might disagree or whatever, but to me, this is what I see. Like, for men, especially now we have Instagram, like this new Instagram cool, and like this now blogger cool, because obviously brands like ASOS and etc. will go to bloggers and be like, oh, you have such a great following, can you know, put our products out there? So now the public are now, it's quite weird to explain and quite hard to explain, but now brands and also you guys also say who looks quirky cool. Like you guys determine whose quirkiness and coolness is okay. And I find a lot of the time that it's like guys can be as cool as they want to. Like they could wear clothes from the 1940s for all they care, and they could, you know, have the most pickiest hair, have tattoos all over their skin, and they will get, you know, oh, the guy looks so sexy, oh, he looks amazing, oh, he's so cool, da 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 da. But I feel like, you know, if it's the other way around with a girl, it doesn't really go like that. And that's because society hasn't, you know, society says that the woman has to look beautiful, sexy 24/7. And I think is the problem when it comes to bald females have a problem. And, you know, people are going to say, boo hoo 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 hoo, you know, that's your business, grow your hair back. But I'm just stating the truth, I'm just stating a fact. So, yeah, bald females have a problem. So let's say I'm 14 or I'm 15 and I want to cut my hair and I don't want to have hair anymore. Okay, cool. The media says there's only two types of bald female. One is this really Afrocentric female, and two, there's another female. She has to be overtly sexy, show all her curves and be like, oh, like in every picture. And that's just how you're accepted. That's just how you're accepted, and that's how you look sexy or you look womanly. But you see a female like me, if you go through my pictures, you go through my Instagram, you go through my Facebook, I'm right bang slap in the middle. I am not an Amber Rose and I'm not a Mama Africa woman at all. Not that there's anything bad in being these two women, but there's no in the middle. Being bold is not a hairstyle, being bold is not cool, being bold is not a thing for females because society says it's not right, and also society says, well, not that it's not right, but it's not cool, and it's neither, even though, you know, in this day and age you can be more quirky than you could be back then or back whenever, but it's still quite hard because now we have so many societal pressures, and now when everyone goes to Instagram and, you know, is scrolling through and it's a daily ritual, you tend to see people tend to go through Instagram and be like, oh, that female relates to me, that female relates to me. But I don't really find like I have a lot of females that relate to me, and only because Instagram kind of says that, you know, a female like me that's more like vintage orientated and etc. is not exactly quirky cool enough. So you're not Instagram quirky cool. I feel like that is because of Instagram. Instagram creates this place where people want to be different, but then their differentness is the difference is kind of controlled by the fact that there's this Instagram quirky cool thing. And if you don't, it's quite interesting, because to me, I just thought to myself, you know, I am blogging and I do blog because I've gone through bad experiences and I see no one like me. There's no one that not that I don't see anyone like me, but I don't see a lot of females like talking about the situations that I feel like us bold females go through. So I just felt like, you know, I'm just going to talk about it because I wear just casual clothes on a daily basis. I'm not overtly sexy. I don't look a certain way. I just look really normal. I just have no hair. So it was just one of those things that I felt that I need to talk about, and I hope I translated what I was trying to say properly, because it was like quite a lot of things within one topic. But it's just that I don't really believe my hairstyle is quirky Instagram cool. I don't really feel like I fit within that genre, within that whole thing. And you know, for me, it's not a problem. But for other people that don't really fit into that box, it's going to be quite hard as a blogger to kind of get your stuff out there, and it's kind of quite hard, because for me, I YouTube for people to know that there is a person like me out there, and also I take pictures for people to know. So when I go out and stuff, like, the hate is decreased by a little bit. But you know, if there's a thing, if you know, there's this Instagram box, then it's gonna be like quite hard for me to ever break that whole hate, that whole you are weird kind of thing. I hope things change, and I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'm gonna love you and leave you guys, and hopefully I'll have another video about another topic that was weighing deep in my heart. But yeah.